All right, so what is Matlab? Matlab is a computing platform designed for scientists and engineers. So at the what Matlab really is its own coding language that uses matrices and arrays to better calculate and compute different numbers for different analyses, different data types, and it all works seamlessly in the platform. Um, so some things that you can do with MATLAB, they have their own built-in apps and functions. So you don't have to recreate different um, specific in-depth analysis types. And you can just use their in-app programs. You can analyze your data, you can plot it, you can do a variety of different things, and even use algorithms to help you recurse through different data sets. And because you can use, there's infinite uses pretty much for MATLAB. Okay, so let me just tile this over really quick. Okay, so in the MATLAB window, we have a few different key aspects. So this is what the MATLAB window looks like.
Zach, we can only see your Google Slides. We
Oh,
can't
oh,
see
oh,
the.
oh, oh, okay, okay.
Yeah.
Thank you. Is that better?
Yeah. Now we can see both.
Perfect. Okay, so there's a few different regions of interest. So on the left side, and sometimes it might be organized a little differently, but this is the main typical layout. On the left side, you will have like your different file paths. So I have a few for different classes, and you can open up different MATLAB files, which are typically just code, um, and import them from different times you're working on it, save and keep working on it. The next is the command window, which is also known as a live script. So that, or wait, no, ignore that. But this is where you just input your simple commands like 3 plus 5. We'll get more into that later. And that is one of the primary regions that you'll be working and writing your code in. But also, so this is called the script or the script editor. And so here you can put in more advanced and thorough code that you can run all at once. And here it's easier to save, export your code that you have written and any comments that you have in there. The next is here on the right, it's the workspace. So this is where all your variables, files, anything that you're working with in your code pretty much will be kept here, and it will give you the name and its value. Um, so as you can see right now, it took the answer from my 3 plus 5 and immediately stored it in my workspace. You can look at if it's like a more complex data type, like a file or something. You can preview your file here and it'll open up there. But otherwise, most of the time they'll just be variables that are kept over there. And then also here at the top, it's kind of harder to see because I have it split differently. But now that I slid it over, it didn't chop everything off. But there's a whole bunch of different commands. So if I had a bunch of lines of code in here, I can hit run and then it would run and keep all the information in the workspace over here, similarly to the command window. It's just a different type. You're either coding live in the command window versus in the script. It's a whole, you write your whole program and then you run it. So that's for the script editor, but there's also home, you get new script, new live script, um, and different things that you might not really use until you get into a lot more in-depth coding.